And
Like,
it's
oh
like,
yeah, that's a problem with the series now. I'm like,
bro,
how
and
we
why
get
does
200 chapters in, and
hold
now
on,
that's a problem.
and why does all his videos he always talk about Black Clover is supposed to be ending soon? Every one of his videos, I'm like, bro, why do you always gotta say something about Black Clover ending? Like, we're
I
nowhere
don't
near
even
end in sight, bro.
He pretty much just disconfirmed it. The last one, he was like, yeah, well, it kind of like the last chapter kind of like it didn't have any vibes of it ending anytime soon. Like,
No, not at all.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, no shit, Sherlock. We still haven't seen the we still haven't seen half of the Diamond Kingdom. What the fuck is you
that's
talking
what I'm
about, my
saying.
guy?
People were they want it to end because they can't see where it's gonna go, or they were like, oh, now this devil is like too.
Man, hold on, don't say no
People are
names, man.
stupid.
This man started screaming, didn't even tell us, but we finna
You
go talk
said
Who,
about
start the
Quan?
stream.
this
You
man.
said you literally
What
just
he say?
said. I
Hold on, let
literally.
me see what he said. I said. What I said, Quan?
I was
You
like,
also you
you
about to start.
said, you said, let's start. And then I agree with this person in the
Mm-hmm.
chat already. I don't know why people always say Black Clover's going to end. I agree with y'all too. And Nautic, I agree. I think that that's silly.
No, I'm not at you for starting the stream. I'm just like, man, you supposed to warn us, cause we talking about
Oh
somebody
yeah,
Pacific. You know
I
what I'm saying? You supposed to
literally,
give
yeah,
us the
right.
heads up.
I literally
Cause we might
just
have
hit
said
start.
something, and
Your notification was so fast. Like, I literally just.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, man, hold on, man. Come on, ain't give us no. We finna say something. You know what
I
I'm saying?
hit start. I literally just switched the audio into my own headphones. Like,
Oh, true.
Finna get,
I
man,
didn't
me
even.
and Jack finna get messed up around here, man.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. I'll put anybody on blast. I don't
I mean,
really
I put him on
care.
blast. I'm just saying, he just such bigger than my channel. He can
I
destroy my
feel the
shit if he
same
wants
way.
to.
I
Oh
think
yeah.
Neverworld has some, out there theories by myself. I don't care.
I
It's
don't
the
even like how
truth. I didn't say anything. But if
it could
somebody
be.
says Quan Credible, your theories are shallow, I'll say you're entitled to that opinion. That is very fair. I'm about to catch
You
feelings
Yeah,
again.
can die
right.
with
And
that
some of
opinion.
my shit, and then some of my theories, I be even like, I mean, that's probably out there. Like, it's kind of an out there theory, you know. It's not like we
Right.
won't put it past
People should be
it
held
possibly
accountable for
not
their
happening.
theories.
I don't even know what to talk about. Honestly.
What I don't understand is when people bring up the fact that, oh, Yuno's only there to egg Asta on. But, like, where was that criticism whenever, like, anytime Yuno showed up, he was the same exact character. Like, where was that criticism back then? You
Exactly.
know?
I don't even know where that came from. He literally only did it twice in this arc. So it's like, where did it fucking come from?
And now
He
everybody's
only
like, oh, nah, let's be mad critical on Yuno's character now,
he,
200 chapters in. Like,
he
what,
only did that
nigga?
shit twice, bro. So it's like, fuck
Yeah,
it.
he wasn't
Twice,
even with Asta the whole time until the end there.
I'm saying, bro. I don't know where
man. I
they got
ain't
that from.
fucking with it, man. I ain't
People
fucking
are
with it.
just
I ain't,
fucking
you know what I'm saying?
stupid.
I think my
And
own
that too
shit.
was your own what stream? Did you start it yet?
No, I said I think about my own theories, you know what I'm saying? Whether to think about some dumb theories like that. But yeah, I did start my stream like a couple seconds ago.
Oh, we're out here.
Yeah, we bumming. But this what I was mad about with William in this arc and what's going on is just that like I was expecting William to get his redemption in this arc. Like I wanted it. I don't like being like not liking William like you guys think I do. I don't like that. I
I
love his
think you
magic.
do.
So I was just kind of mad because it was just like,
Oh, my
damn, this
controller
dude ain't
froze.
come out and do nothing. Like he didn't like the devil's beat at this point. I mean, everybody's already at the door trying to get out the palace, so he can't come help there. So what else can he do? You know what I'm saying? What else can
I
William
mean,
do
there's
to
lots
redeem
of
himself
rebuilding
in
to
this
still be
arc?
done in the capital itself.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that tree
and
magic come in
Patri,
handy with that, huh?
and even Patri knows that he's the one that fucked up. Like he's said that he has things that he has to take care of himself. So
Of
he's got to like
course, of
go
course.
to
But William
William and be
still has
like,
to take responsibility of shit he did.
how can he take responsibility when Patri still got like
That
in
too.
Bro,
control of the
Jack,
body right now?
there's no way you think William should get off scotch free.
how's he? No, I'm saying like he hasn't gotten a chance to. Like, how you want him to
That's what
do
I'm saying. I,
something
I
when
thought it
he?
was supposed to come in this arc. I thought he was supposed to redeem himself by
Well,
like,
there's only
you know,
one
slaying
body
the
to be
devil
had, so
or
like,
helping getting
Yeah,
some. I mean, they can
because we
trade
still
that.
there's
Like,
still.
oh my god, these
I seen some people saying too
everything I
that there
say
wasn't
with
like
Yaga is just crazy, huh?
no,
are we
but people were
crazy?
saying that there wasn't like tension in the story right now. But I'm like, there's still a lot of tension because like just for the fact that the elves, we
It's
don't
loose
know what's
booty, man.
happening with the elves. We don't know if they're gonna get their bodies back or if they're gonna stay in the humans' bodies.
Right.
So
Yeah,
like
bro.
when Patry said that to about William, like, oh, I got some unsettled things to resolve or whatever. Like we don't know if he's just gonna give his body back to William or is he gonna like tell William like, oh, you're deaded, like I'm keeping this body until I feel like I
Bro, but
repaid my
y'all
debt
ain't talking
or
about
whatever.
y'all ain't talking about what I'm talking about. How is this man gonna redeem himself? Is he just gonna come out and say sorry and everything gonna be all good in your book?
Kind of what I think
Oh
might
nah,
happen is I think that like
I think
Partry
he should
might
be
try to
banished
like
or
take a
something.
fall. Like I think Partry might try to be like, "Yo, guys, this is all my fault. William had nothing to do with it." So then like, cause of
Yeah,
course
that's
to
what
every,
I honestly think is gonna
Even
happen.
if he does that, still no way he should get off scotch free.
but no, like to everyone else though, you'd have no way of knowing that William had anything to do
Yeah.
with it. If the main villain
Or if
comes
he
out and
could
says
just
it,
say that I influenced William, like I filled, he could be like, oh, I filled William's head with these lies and blah, blah, blah.
Oh man,
I mean, granted, on
Or he
like
could be
a
like, the
moral
devil.
on like a moral sense, yes, William is still wrong. But like if Partry
I
does
wouldn't
that,
forgive William. No, I don't
no,
think
yeah,
he should be
yeah.
forgiven.
Jesus
I think he
Christ.
should be like banished. Me
Oh
personally, I
no!
think he should be like,
Okay, here
We've
we
been
let's go.
saying
Now we
he should
talking.
face some punishment.
Now we fucking talking, bro. He got saying talking about, oh, William should just get cookies and cupcakes because he didn't do nothing
oh
wrong.
nah.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what going on with
And
y'all, bro.
Patron
I'm
either. I
like,
don't think Patron
man,
should be
what the
accepted
hell?
into the village either. I don't
Hell
think either of
no,
them. Or
man.
the
Both of
elves,
their
they should
ass
at least get
exiled.
like they should at least the elves. I think they should get Hag Village back. If they want to stay there. If somehow they get their bodies back, or they keep the human bodies. Like, all right, bet you guys can have Hag Village back, and then from there go on.
That's fair.
Debating.
Well, I mean, like, cause
But
it
no,
was
yeah.
theirs.
Nah, I feel like they should just live with the people that set House Village. Help them out.
Live with him.
Yeah, just live with them because
Yeah, I
the
mean they
people at
probably
House
wouldn't
Village
mind
got
it.
like stupid low level mana, so it's
Yeah,
just
they
like
probably wouldn't like.
just
They
help
probably
them
wouldn't
people
mind
out.
it.
I would
Well,
love
And
to
that's
see
what
Sister
I'm.
Lily with elf kids. Like she can just be like the babysitter of the whole village. I would love to
babysitter.
see
Chilling
something like
with
that.
Fauna, Elfana, and them. But I want to see. See, there's still mad tension because we don't know who's gonna be the next Wizard King. Like we still don't know how everybody's gonna react to the Wizard King's death. We don't know how, the process of selecting the new one. So there's still like just because there's not tension of a big bad or them fighting anyone, there's still tension within the story itself.
Yeah, but none of that is like I don't know about y'all, cause I don't. Well, you know what? None of the stuff is going on in the story is good enough for me for him to get redeemed.
Oh
Like I say,
no,
he
for
supposed to have
William,
it came
again,
and like even fucking the one guy from the Eye of the Midnight Sun came in hella
yeah,
clutch.
Baltos.
Now,
Yeah, Balsos.
yeah,
Yeah.
now that ain't justifying everything he did. You know what I'm saying? But he don't deserve to get exiled. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah, he
came through
does.
and did his thing. He came
Yeah,
through
I
and
think
saved
so.
everybody. Like
I mean,
I don't
granted,
think he
they
needs a
are
forgiver.
all
Like
at fault. They're all definitely at fault and deserve
I
some.
feel like
the whole
some
reason
people. I
Fuegoleon
feel like some
arm is
people.
missing is because of him.
Yeah.
Like he teleported
Some people
Fuegoleon and
deserve.
everybody was from the
But some
capital.
people deserve. I feel like some people deserve. Oh shit! They can't even hear you. I'm talking to myself right now. What am I doing?
I can hear you.
Nah, I'm talking on my chat. On my screen.
Oh,
Damn it.
That's me.
Oh nah, but I feel like some people deserve just like time in prison or jail, and some
Mhm.
people
yeah.
like deserve exile, which is like.
Ex- yeah.
I feel like I ain't gonna hold you. It's like something is telling me like Radies deserve exile. This man like
Well,
attacked
he-
the entire.
Well,
Clover
he doesn't even
capital
feel bad. So like,
Yeah.
Exactly, he doesn't even feel
And it
bad.
was,
Like,
but it was like Radies did that on orders. Like he was working for Licht, and Licht told him to attack the Clover capital. It's not like he just was like, oh yeah, let me just attack the Clover capital.
yeah, but see, you
with him, I feel like he might have
orders,
been.
like, nah, you don't get no go by just because you was serving orders.
Well, nah, he needed them. Patriot pretty much used them. He probably came like, oh, do you not like the Clover Kingdom? Gassed them up. Was like, oh yeah, word. Well, join me. We're the Eye of the Midnight. So we really own this land. We're the rightful heirs to the mana and blah blah blah.
Yeah, he was
Talked
manipulated.
him up. Yeah, pretty much. And then
Yeah,
he
but
just used Rady's hate for the Clover Kingdom to. So even though Rady's probably wanted to attack them, he just used that against him.
I feel
So what
like
you think should
Rades more or
happen
less
to somebody
used
like
them for his own I feel like Rades wouldn't be able to attack on his own, so I feel like he was like, I'm gonna use these guys to help me attack the Clover Kingdom.
Oh yeah, so I can
Yeah, I feel
infiltrate
you
and
on
get
that
into
court,
the inside.
Hey, cause listen, Radius definitely had the power to do it by himself. Like he really didn't need them like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty much just him in there. He was the main
Nah, a little bit because
diversion.
remember,
He was the main diversion.
the girl, the one chick. Well, who was it that sent all the captains away?
It was Valtos.
Yeah, Valto sent them all away somewhere else.
That was the key. That was the key, sending the captains away. Without the captains being there, that's when Radius, did his thing. But if those captains was there, he would have got shut out even quicker. Than
Yeah. Because even when Fuegoleon was still there, he got mopped.
Yeah. Fuegoleon would have messed him up.
Beat
5
his
more minutes,
strongest
Fuegoleon would
puppet,
have messed him up.
with ease.
That's why Fuegoleon's gonna be
this.
the next king, the next Wizard King.
Yeah, maybe the next regular
I feel
king.
like I was going back and rereading some of the arc already. Like I'm already trying to go back and reread it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Nozier already confirmed that he got Wizard King, bro. I completely forgot that he already said this shit.
I mean, they both said
What
it
did
though.
he
They
say?
both said that they going for Wizard King.
Like Nozier was like, but Nozier said it recently. Didn't Fuegoleon say it before the coma?
Well, yeah, he said it. I mean, he hasn't really had a lot of lines outside of coma.
What did you say? Yes, who says it more recently?
That's the case. Asta got it on lock then.
And I'm just like, damn. You say you want to be a Wizard King, but you say you want to be a Wizard King, but damn, you wanted to coma. Oof, that's tough, boy. That's tough for me.
It wasn't his fault. I mean, he got jumped.
Yeah, right.
Bro, I got jumped and whooped every last guy who jumped on my mom.
He was fighting stronger people than you was.
How you know that?
What?
Nani?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that Veto and Partry and them is a lot stronger than people you could have possibly been fighting.
Or even Ray.
I was fighting these two twin boys named Jonathan and what was the other guy's name? It was Jonathan and Brandon.
Do they have magic?
I was
Yeah,
in middle school.
Fireball.
And I can tell you right now, them boys. Nah, I ain't gonna say what I want to say.
It's crazy freaking Ultimate Alliance 2 is so much better than the first one.
What's up, my man King Flames? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Nozier will most likely become it. What? Nozier will most likely because Tabata hinted at it. Well, Tabata hinted at Yami and fucking Fuegoleon.
Exactly. So what are people talking about when they? Oh, this is what Tabata. He said 3 people's name when he talked about the Wizard King.
Hey, don't be snapping at my.
I think that there's a chance of 3. Those are probably 3 highest chance of the people that are gonna be. It's got to be out of one of them 3.
Whoa. I kind of disagree with that a little bit.
What? That is gonna be out of those 3?
If Yami becomes, I'm sorry, bro, but if Yami becomes the Magic Emperor, I'm done.
Yeah.
I would fuck with it. That would be just what I wanted. I'd love it.
I'm so done.
Fuegoleon
got jumped by the third eye in Petrie. Yeah, but I'm saying though, I've been jumped before and I ain't get whooped. That's what I'm saying. So it ain't.
So did Yami? Yami ain't get whooped when they jumped him. He was holding his own until he got saved.
That's right, till he got saved.
Hey, listen, I bet your money. Nozier doesn't lose.
I mean, well, I guess we'll never know.
Nah, because Nozier got a better magic to fight against multiple opponents.
This is kind of true.
Really.
I think he would.
His Mercury magic, bro. The defense is 99, no matter how many people trying to fight against him.
They said that it's just versatile, yeah.
It's very versatile, so he has a better magic to stand up against multiple enemies than Fuegoleon does. But Yami character shouldn't be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. I would be just. I wouldn't be. Like, I wouldn't stop reading the manga, but
Somebody says
it'll be a while before I get back on.
somebody said if Yami becomes a
Like, I'll
Wizard
take like
King,
a 2 week
then they're
break.
totally down for it. I mean, honestly, I'd be like, all right, let's see where this goes. I'd be really
And
interested
then
to
it
see.
just shows, and he like develops into a Wizard King. And how is it not in his? He's shown the ability to be a captain. You know, so why couldn't he be a Wizard
Bro,
King?
a Wizard King, bro. Yami.
It does seem kind of crazy.
Right. We haven't been talking about
What do the Wizard Kings do though? What do the Wizard Kings do? Like they usually slack off, or not doing what they're supposed to be doing in the first place.
It is not his character, bro. I honestly, Jack, I'm thinking. I feel like you fucking with me. I feel like you.
No, I
really don't think you think that Yami becoming Wizard King is cool. I don't think you think that. I refuse to think you think that.
I think that would be amazing.
Josuke, you made a good point though.
Like
we have not talked about the chapter at all yet, though.
If Yami becomes Wizard King, it's stupid to be honest. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
I don't
but we're
think
gonna talk about the
at
chapter
all.
a little bit, and then we're gonna get back into that because I want to talk to Jack about that. We're gonna talk about that for a
Yeah. I
so,
wanted this to be a
chapter
chill.
212. Very cool chapter. What you think about it, Quan?
I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was pretty good, especially for moving along. I'm glad that the devil didn't like have a extra Dragon Ball final form moment.
So glad. I'm glad about that as well, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I didn't really want that.
Do you ever talk about the chapter?
Yeah.
We always kind of get off track because we'll start talking about like a subject or something. But back to the chapter, all right? I feel like the chapter was real good. Probably like a 9 out of 10 to me. Not that much. Probably like an 8 out of 10. But what was interesting to me is Beto. I want to talk about him a little bit. Where the fuck did he come from?
They probably just picked him up.
Grabbed them all.
Or maybe they either could have picked him up, or Valtos, when he teleported everybody, just could have teleported him too. That's what I kind of thought about it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But how would he know where he was at? You know what? Let's not even think
Because he
about
can
that.
sense magic. They can sense.
Yeah,
he can sense
let's not even
people's
think about that
magic.
much. At the end of the day, it is a manga. You know, it shouldn't. You know, everything is not logical. But all right. So what else happened? We had
Oh, they're watching.
two devils talking. How are we not
Yeah, that
talking
was
about that?
that was probably my favorite part of the chapter.
Yeah, same.
Yo,
Devils
Quan,
talking.
thank you so much for telling me to stay off Twitter because I actually didn't get spoiled.
You did?
Oh yeah. I thought you said I did spoil it.
Oh, I thought you would. That was.
Jack spoiled Lumiere's face. The eye falling out. So I thought like Lumiere got into a fight. And, like, got fucked up. But that was it. That was the only thing I saw. So thank you for hitting me up and telling me to stay the hell off Twitter, bro. I appreciate it.
It was wild. It was a wasteland.
Yeah, it was like literally. I got on Twitter and I seen a picture of two of the devils talking. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta message you right now. Like I was like, I gotta let you know.
Yo, these guys
Isn't
are
this
mopping.
the first true arc of Black Clover? Yeah, I've been hearing that
Not
this is
really.
like technically the first arc because
It's like the saga. I guess.
Yeah.
Of the saga.
Well, it'd almost be like, all right, it'd be like the yeah, it's almost like kind of like how like Namek is all the way over, but there's a bunch of little sub stuff on Namek.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I hated Namek arc.
You ain't like the Ginyu Force, bro?
Oh, I love the Ginyu Force. The arc in itself, it was just dragged out like fuck, bro. Oh my God.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
It was so dragged out, bro. Jesus. Yeah, but yeah, I heard that he like Tabata got like 3 planned, like specific.
I've never seen that. If somebody sees that somewhere, like tag me in it, because I don't remember that him saying that in the interview.
Yeah, I don't remember
What?
that either. I promise you, I only
Him saying that this is the first part of 3 of a 3 part.
Oh.
You know, he wants Black Clover to be 3 parts or whatever.
That's what people was talking about. I was like, what?
I don't know.
I was very confused. If anybody knows more about that, please just let me know.
Yeah. Let me know too, bro, because I only ever saw like people talk about it on Twitter, and I saw a couple YouTubers say it in their videos, but I never saw that like myself. But I mean, if this is the first one, it was a really good one. I'll tell you that much. How do you, Jack? How you feel about the chapter? What do you rate this? I mean, the arc. What do you rate this entire arc in itself?
I'd rate it probably like around a 9, 9.5.
9 out of 10. what is keeping it from being a 10 out of 10?
I think what's keeping it from being a perfect 10 out of 10 is just the events, like and then the devil, like I feel like he came out and then we fought him, and then it could still be better if we find out some more stuff before the chapter is over. That's what I think, like, 'cause we really still
Yeah,
don't know anything pretty much going into it. We know that there's like a realm of devils, and that's about
yeah.
it. And this one used word magic, but besides that, and then we find out what happened in the past and stuff. That was real cool, but I want to know
Uh,
more. It's pretty much
nah.
like we didn't really get that much of an info dump at all, and I thought we were gonna get like a lot more
Yeah.
information.
Oh, King Flames said he was a 10 out of 10 to him. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, King. I feel like you're tripping.
But
I'm gonna I'm gonna put it at 9 out of 10. And the thing that's keeping it back from me is that we didn't get enough of the flashback to me. Like we
Oh
saw
yeah.
Sekri
what?
point of view of the whole of everything that happened 500 years ago, but I wanted to see more of Lumiere's sister. I wanted to see her point of view of what
Mm.
happened because technically we really didn't see what actually happened to the elves. Like we saw Lumiere and
Yeah,
Sekri.
or how he
We
was
saw
talking
Sekri
to
break Lumiere out, but we didn't actually. Well, we know the justice. What it was, the light of justice was what really killed them off, or something like
I
that.
don't know. Some little
But we didn't
light.
yeah,
see
the
Yeah.
what
sword.
happened to them at the wedding. We didn't see none of the wedding. We didn't see how it
Or
was going
the
on. How
royals
like,
pull up on them and just
yeah,
You want a Whole Cake
yeah.
Island
yeah,
part
I
two?
wanted
And
to see that.
we don't know like how the devil infiltrated the elves, because we know how they did it on the humans' behalf, but we knew it was Lonnie, right? How they did it,
For the
Yeah,
hell, yeah.
but
and we don't even know a name. He doesn't have a fucking
Yeah,
name.
that bothered me a little bit that we didn't get like a name. Just a little bit. I was like, what? No name.
yeah, that's why I just wish we got a little bit more information, pretty much,
Yeah,
and they can still wrap it
remember
up
the
nicely in the like
remember
next
this
couple chapters.
remember this first part is set up, to be honest. What you saying? So this first arc is like set up for more stuff in the like. I think the elf. As far as the elf stuff, I think we're done with that after this arc, bro. I think we're
I
gonna
don't
go
think
on
so.
to
I think
like
they can still be
more of
more
the.
elves, like in that one region I was talking about in the one stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh,
I think it's gonna be more of world building coming up. It's about to come up in the
Because
next couple
that
arcs.
area borders right where Hag Village. Like Hag Village would be at that back of, and then that region would be right there. So like elves could have just like came and went through there.
I don't know, bro. Like I really wanted some. Yeah, that's true. I see what you're saying.
hmm
Dwarves, we got dwarves. We still got the dwarves to deal with.
And the whole diamond, other two whole other kingdoms we
right.
haven't
The
seen
Heart
yet.
Spade. Haven't seen anything about them.
And
Hey
they could go
man,
into the other grimoires, like because the Diamond Kingdom seems to
future.
be experimenting
Oh
on the
yeah,
people.
okay. I see what you're saying, Flame. I mean King Flames. He was saying he was saying this setup for a future arc, like a war against the devil race or like something with the devils.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I see
a
what
lot
you're
of
saying,
people
bro. That's true.
were
That's true.
saying that there was a hierarchy, and he did it in the official manga. He doesn't call the devil an senior, like senior in rank. He just calls him an elder, like he was just like his elder.
You old motherfucker, pretty much.
Yeah, he's like,
Did
yo,
the official already
out of
come out?
here. Yeah, yeah, it came out Friday.
This elf arc opened more. Wait, this elf war opened more questions than answers.
If anything,
It's,
that's what I
it's
felt like. It's
it's
been like that though.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna say that's manga in general, bro. Like, that's manga in general. They after every arc, bro. Even one like just think about One Piece arcs. After every One Piece arc, we have tons of more questions than what
I
we had before.
I might catch heat for this, but I think Dragon Ball Z wraps up everything. Like you don't really be having no questions
Pretty
after
good, yeah.
them marks be
No,
over.
until next thing you
True.
know, the next arc starts, and then next thing you know, he taps into some new power real quick, and it's like, oh, what's all of this about?
Right.
That is
It's not
very
until the
true, Corn.
next
That's a
arc
good.
starts.
That's a real good example. That's a real good example of Dragon Ball because that's so true.
Yeah,
After the arc, I mean, granted, they don't
yeah,
really
pretty much.
introduce a lot of stuff, but they definitely close every door.
Yep. Yeah. Especially the last episode of Dragon Ball Z. It's just like everything's done. What else do we have? I mean, we got Boo. I mean, Ugg, or whatever you want to call him, but that's pretty much it. And nobody really give a fuck about Ugg anymore anyway. Yada yada. Yami finishing off the devil with that dark dimension slash though, boys.
I'm pretty sure it was Asta with the last demon,
with that last
demon
Yeah,
hit.
shit.
but yo, you noticing that a lot of people giving Yami the credit though?
I mean, because if
Yeah.
Yami would have never did it, then kind of would have never.
Yeah, because he grabbed him up, right? And then Yami slid him down the middle, and then
All right, so
Asta came up.
I'm about to say something. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta. Tabata did some. That gotta be a brick from One Piece. Oh, he took some stuff from One Piece. Is that what you trying to say, bro? You saying he used some stuff from Oda? How? Give me an example of yeah. Give me an example, bro. But I'm gonna say something that might have y'all just like I'm wild for saying this.
Yo, wow.
But okay, you remember that panel in this chapter when the devil like disappeared and we had like sitting up there with his sword like out?
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
guys remember that?
Mhm.
When was doing that attack, when he first like broke out of the devil thing, was holding him in place for Asta and Yami to get those hits?
I don't really think
I
so.
think so.
Because I don't like in the chapter before, it didn't seem that it seemed like he did his attack and then it was that was it. But then when we get this aftermath and we see the devil disappearing, we see right in front of the devil with his sword out. Like so,
Yeah.
I felt like might have just been holding the devil in place when he was doing that, and
Well, no,
that's what
because
allowed.
that's just literally where he was. Like he got grabbed and he was just right in front of him. So like that's just where he was at. It's
Yeah,
just
and then he did that attack,
Yeah, because he was disintegrating his magic.
Yeah, but then he was just like, why is he just like standing right there with his sword out like that? Like that was the last thing he did.
well, cause like no time has really passed honestly since all that happened. Like no time had passed. Like it was like
It was like
he.
all simultaneous.
Yeah, it was really like had got grabbed. Yami sliced him. Broke free. Asta sliced him.
How much?
In
How much time we talking? A couple seconds?
if
Yeah, a couple
that.
seconds. Because what? Yami slices him. Because they both grabbed, right? Yami slices dude down the middle. And Sekirei jumps up, heals Asta. The devil goes to spit the spears out
And
and
that's what
shit.
I'm saying. I know for a fact the healing took a while. No, it didn't take a
Nah,
while,
No,
but
it was
it
instant.
probably
She
was
she
she didn't
cut.
immediate. It
jump up
probably
and
like
heal him
this,
in
you
like
know?
a second.
That's what it looked
Yeah,
like.
because
She
she's
would have
just
had to.
sealing it. It's not like she's healing him or not. She is sealing his. She's not really doing healing magic. It's sealing. She's just
Took over
sealing the
writing style
damage.
when he used this old and new style with a hardcore setup, but with a long arc as as a payoff.
Yeah, and then essentially Yuno was like smashing the devil up, not giving him a chance to counter, and that's what Asta's then Asta came in. So it was more like a whole teamwork effort, like all of them.
It was a
Nobody would have
team
been
effort,
able to do.
but that like what I'm saying even make it even more of a team effort. So it's just like,
Yeah,
is it really
like
that far off?
I mean, it already did a lot. Like
Oh yeah, MVP.
I still don't really agree with that one, but he did do a lot.
I feel like they were all very valuable. Like without one of the
Oh,
people
come on,
there,
Jack.
one
You don't
without
seem
one
like
of
the
the
type of
people there.
Jack. You don't seem like you're gonna be the type of father to allow your kid to get a participation trophy. So don't do that.
I
Nah, but
think
they
that the
all.
MVP
Tell me
was
how.
Yami.
You think I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at
It
that at
was
all.
Yami, bro.
But see, the reason why I'm looking at it from like a grand perspective, of like the entire arc, not just the fight.
The entire arc definitely Yami.
You think so? He came in. He fought. Who he fought? He fought Charlotte. He fought.
He saved the Wither King body. If it's that entire arc, then yeah, it's gotta be obvious.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, he
Nah.
he got to Julius. Preserved his body a little bit. He saved the actual king himself from
The
Langris,
town. He saved the town
from
from being like
Charlotte.
destroyed by Carla's attack.
Yeah, the
Okay,
devil didn't really
so
want
y'all
work
just
with him.
broke down Yami. Let me break down a little bit of what my boy, well not my boy, cause y'all know I'm Team Austin. So let me just break down what a little bit of did. Come through, fights Lich, get his ass smacked. Let's not forget about that. Hold on, without Austin wouldn't have been able to hit the devil. Mm,
Yeah, but
yeah,
then that would be
I mean
like
that's my thought as well.
without Licht and Lumiere, wouldn't have that power boost. Like you could keep saying
You
without this
want to
and
take it
without
like
that.
that? Oh, you being real literal right now.
Well, I mean, technically, he wouldn't have
Yeah,
did any of that stuff without them, though.
yeah. If he just had his natural elf boost, but wasn't like, cause
Oh, you talking about with the light and
Yeah,
everything?
because that
yeah,
light
cause
did make
Lumiere
him
was
faster.
directly, yeah, it directly made him faster.
Yeah, it was definitely a buff. It was definitely a buff to everybody that was using it. So I mean, you got to say Yami had the buff as well.
No, he
No,
didn't.
only Carla did
Yeah.
Yami didn't have the light around him.
Mm-mm.
because he was next to Carla. That's why it was around him.
But then a speed buff wouldn't really do much for him at that point, though, because he was stationary. Like, he wasn't,
But
like,
but
running
see,
around.
I
Yeah.
thought it was just buffing.
But
Like,
he,
oh,
he
hold on.
he wasn't
MVP of this
receiving
arc is
the.
Meliona because she's waifu. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
not mad at you for saying that, bro. I'm 100% with you on that
Oh,
one.
and we didn't talk about how Lick or Lumiere was talking about how he was like about to reach his limit and then his eye falls out.
Yeah, I
What's
think
up with that?
I think
That's
he's
just his body, though, right?
yeah, I think he's gonna
I
go.
think he's about to
Yeah. I think he gonna be
like
gone.
disappear.
Yeah, go back to a
Yeah.
statue form.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to Lumiere and Lit, I don't want them to stick around at all.
See, but like my
True.
only issue with that is though, is like Lumiere didn't really get a chance to live out his life for real, because he got like turned to a
Yeah, he was a
statue.
teenager. He was
Yeah.
like 19,
He
right?
was a he was a kid, but we cannot have somebody this powerful around. Like
I
there can
mean,
be
he can
no
be around.
divs.
But I feel like he's a statue. They might bring him back, end up bringing him back. Like if Lick stays alive and he's like, all right, I'm taking my people. We're out of here. Gonna find out a way to bring him back.
It's definitely gonna be interesting to see what happens. To be honest, in my opinion, Lich was the true MVP. All right, let's
Yeah.
break a
But
little bit
what if
down what
like
Lich
the
did in this arc, right? So Lich shows up. He spars with the devil a little bit, like a little one on one, just a
at
little.
first when Lick shows up, he smacks Austin. Takes Austin's sword.
Well, that's stuff that's just no div. So it's like, is we really gonna count that?
Yeah, because he did it.
All right. So yeah, he smacked Yuno and Asta, right?
Appa-
Then the next time we see him, I think is when he shows up against the devil, and he fights the devil a little bit by himself. Then Charlotte shows up, and
Street, I did
that's
check
pretty
out the
much like
Reddit post. I enjoyed it a lot. And guys, apparently Lumiere was a 25.
Oh, 25.
I thought he
Okay.
was a lot younger than
Lumiere's
that.
25.
Yeah, thank you
I
for
thought it said
that.
19.
This guy in the chat just told me he was
Lumiere's
25.
25.
A little old.
Wow.
Well, his sister was kind of
Yo,
young though.
he's aging well.
Yeah.
Lumiere's
Aging
aging.
What do you mean? Me
Really
and Jack
well.
is young. What are you talking about?
Who's
We don't look
Stone?
that old.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
look young as
yeah,
fuck.
yeah. I
I'm
mean,
like
that's true.
30.
But this kid looks like this guy looks like a kid. Like,
I mean, it is manga where like 13-year-olds look 25 and 25-year-olds look 13. So.
Yeah.
do you know how old Jotaro Joestar was when he first appeared in JoJo Bizarre Adventure?
Teenager.
No.
Dude, he was 16.
Are you serious? That big at 16?
When he beat
That's
Dio
slow.
up, he was 16 years old.
Dude was
I
massive.
think it
for
was
this.
16. It's either 16 or 17. Oh, and then what was so funny, right? It's a part that's so funny in the anime is this guy he had a stand power to turn back time in people's body. So pretty much he could turn you into a little kid. He turned Jotaro into 6 years. He turned Jotaro 6 years old, and he thought he was gonna beat Jotaro. Bro, that goddamn JoJo Bizarre music got the cutting on. Jotaro was like, "You think just because you turn me to a kid that I still didn't know how to whoop ass?" He started whooping this guy ass as a fucking 6-year-old. so technically, Jotaro been whooping ass since he was 6. Fucking delinquent.
Is it like fair
Lich
to
gave
assume?
Asta the third sword, which saved a lot of lives. Ooh,
Yeah.
bro, hey man, we gotta give my boy King Flames a hand clap for that one, cause that is so true.
Hold on, what did you say?
He said Lich gave Asta the third sword, which saved a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of lives.
Yep. And
Yeah, that's
helps him bring like a bunch of people back, like
Like luck,
fucking Luck.
Who he got
That
back?
first elf
Luck,
dude.
Ghost.
Goose sister.
Mm-hmm.
I mean Dorothy. Nah, he wasn't with Dorothy. No, I'm tripping.
No. I think it's just those two.
It wasn't really.
Yeah, it might have actually
No,
just
he
been.
hit another
No,
elf
Langry?
on Hodge
Did he-
Village, if
no,
I'm not
he-
mistaken. He hit that elf
He
dude
Wasn't in
too.
that
with it.
fight. Yeah, that one plant dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
those.
but I think he was just an elf.
I mean, that guy still probably got his body back.
Yeah, I'm glad for him.
You don't sound glad for him. Like,
Oh, that was complete sarcastic.
Like legit, mad
Like, who?
people were about to die in their village if Asta didn't come through it
is he
clutch.
not
I
allowed to get
imagine
his
like,
body back? Like,
Asta and
not fucked up.
Yuno. Asta and Yuno. But see, the thing about Yuno is he just left. He just kind of vanished after that.
And they said he was like going recruiting more, like getting more magic knights to help him out, and
And I'm pretty sure he was no
also
different a
saving
couple L's on
people.
the way.
I mean,
Yeah, like
we
saving
can't
people
just
and shit
assume
too.
that though.
But
I'm
he
assuming my man
that's
was
what it
no
said.
different L's.
Well, he did take quite a long time, so he probably wasn't no different of
Yeah,
it.
he probably wasn't no different, but
He probably
he
ran
was out
into
there
a little
mid-dipping
bit
some
of
L's.
problems.
Mid difference. Any guy.
Yeah, yeah. Some of
He,
them probably gave him some problems, you know.
I cannot stop falling in this water. Oh my gosh.
And fucking what's his name? Lux. Fucking Luck, bro. What are we gonna do with his power up? Because if he's able to do everything that the elf dude was doing, he's gonna be wild. How is
I don't-
Magma gonna fucking keep up with this guy now?
I mean, the cool thing about Luck and Magna is they're like power is like how they operate is so different. Cause like Luck is
Mhm.
definitely like more of a fighter, whereas I mean Magna he just kind of shoots stuff at you. So like it's
Yeah.
different. It's like Magna was never supposed to be able to have as many like he's not supposed to be able to fight as well as Luck or like
Yeah,
run as fast
like
as him. The same way how
I
like Lux
cannot,
what
I cannot wait till the Luck and Noel team up.
Luck and Noel
Oh, true.
for like lightning and
they
water or
shoot
something.
some big ass lightning water cannon.
Bro, they're gonna work so perfect together.
Lightning water cannon. That's what it
That
is.
would be hype. Not even gonna lie.
Hey, what is it called when they collab together? When two people collab together, what's that magic called?
Combination magic.
Called combination magic.
Combination magic. Water, lightning, dragon, water, sea dragon, lightning, raw. Oh my god, bro, that would be dope. Lich is the one who shot the devil.
Is y'all?
Lich gave Asta to control the inside magic, the inspiration to control the. How did he give him inspiration?
Because Asta saw how he was
did.
using the demon sword, and he was like, "Oh, I could do it too. If he could use it like that, I can use it too." And we're like,
Okay,
"Wow."
Lich actually has the argument to be MVP.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying like all of them kind of did like all the big players in this arc kind of like did a lot. Like if you did anything in this arc, like you did a lot.
Yeah.
No, wow, baby, she took on Fauna.
I mean
Didn't win.
that's about
She
it
took
though.
She took her on.
What? That's about it.
That's
Come on, bro.
about
Jack
it.
came through, was about
she
to
saved,
take her out.
she
Jack
saved her
came
entire
through, was about to
family.
take her out.
She saved her family and
What,
fought
did it?
Fauna. That's it.
Wasn't she was fighting Dorothy as well? She was with Dorothy.
No,
She
no,
was with
no.
when they was fighting Dorothy.
That was it. Nobody.
That was Vanessa, Charmy, Magna, Luck, and Sally.
Sally.
Hey, but y'all said that they did something. They a part of it. So I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Well,
But they weren't the heavy, like they weren't the big,
let's
big bowlers in the
remember.
arc.
Oh,
Let's
this guy sending
remember Black
messages.
Asta couldn't even beat Luck. Ooh. Hey, I'm actually gonna do a video on Black Asta because Black Asta right now is like a lot of people overrate him because Black Asta has a lot of weaknesses and you can exploit them as well. So
Facts.
I mean, just look how Goose exploited him. Goose exploited the Black Asta like it was, you know what I'm saying? Like honestly, he could have really no-diff Asta if it was one-on-one.
But then again, like he
Really,
had the mana to
only
spare
way he
though.
stopped Asta was because of his sister. So if his sister wasn't there to paralyze Asta, he wouldn't have been able.
But then
But I'm saying,
he
like,
was
if
still able to
Asta
make
kept-
him fly around in circles though. But I don't know if Asta has a better
that's what I'm
hang on
saying.
that
If he
now.
would've
Black form.
If he would have kept flying around in circles, I'm pretty sure Goose could have got a good hit in. Probably not. It's probably not.
And then Asta could
I'm
smack
tripping.
it back too, like because the first beam that he shot at Asta smacked back and was like, "Oh, I know Gauch's movements." Like,
Yeah, he do know how he fight. That fight's weird, like a one-on-one fight between Elf, Goosh, and Asta. That's a weird fight.
Another
because
MVP
Gauch
of
used
the
his
arc is
sister.
Ventos.
Who?
What is his name? Vartos?
Oh, Valtos. He came in at the very
Yeah,
tail
yeah.
I
end.
wouldn't call him
At the
MVP
very
of the
end.
arc, but he was the MVP of the chapter. Definitely
Yeah,
of last
definitely.
chapter.
and he seemed like he was ready to be redeemed, like
Well, yeah,
himself.
I'm glad to
And
see what he did. Yo, I love that the way Tabata is writing these characters, bro. I just love it. Oh man,
yeah,
I
um,
that's why I know for a fact William is going to get like some type of real good redemption or
yeah,
something.
I
Cause
hope so. I got my fingers crossed.
I don't want to say I hope so, but
I don't think Tabata
uh,
would let me down.
yeah, no.
yeah, he's definitely not gonna let us down. Cause, bro, just the way he write characters, man, it is amazing, bro.
When
I really hope his world building is just as like so far the world building has been great, but I really hope the world building is just as good.
yeah, like once we actually get to a different kingdom or a different like territory that's not the Clover kingdoms,
Right. Hopefully, it looks like
Yeah,
mad different.
or like a Shadow Palace that's still in the Clover Kingdom, but just like in another dimension or whatever.
Hmm.
that'd be wild.
When I
That'd
first
be
read the
wild.
chapter, I thought that they had exited the Shadow Palace already. I thought that they had left, not that they all just teleported to the front door. Like they still got to go out the front door and everything.
Did both of you read the
Yeah,
officials yet?
Yeah, yeah, I read the
So, like, in
officials.
the officials, is the door on the bottom floor or the top floor? Because one of the translations I
It's
read,
on the top floor.
okay, yeah, the one translation it said
the
bottom. I'm like,
top floor.
yeah, I was like, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it's
Yeah,
like
on top, but the translation said bottom. I was
it's
like
right
confused.
where the devil was. Like
That
right where the
okay,
devil was going is where the door is.
that's what I was thinking. I was
it,
like, what is going on?
wait, hold on. The top floor.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's where the
Like, yeah,
devil's trying to
I'm
go.
with you. Like,
Wait.
I read
Yeah.
that it was on the bottom floor. That's what?
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
fucked
It
my
did say
whole
that in
review
like
up.
the unofficial ones.
Yeah,
I was like, look, I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, what?
that
Because then
yeah
I was
that
like, there's no way because they're on the top floor. Like everybody was up there, besides the people that were downstairs that got teleported. And
that's
that's
why
what I
I
think
asked
Baltos
because I
probably went
really
to do because they showed Baltos. I think when Dark Elf Patri was walling out, and then we don't see him until now. I think he probably went, collected, like looked at where everybody was at least, and then right here at the end just teleported them all to the top.
I really do think
And I
Valtos
want to see
is
Hattie.
going to join the Green Mantis just because Jack said he wanted a spatial mage like Finral, and so like
Oh yeah, that would be dope, yo.
so
If
I
That'd
him
be
and if
dope.
him and even if Radius joins him, that'd be cool.
yeah.
we
It'll
almost
give
had
Jack
all.
something
Hey,
to
I got.
slash.
We almost had all the captains in one place at the same time.
Well, yeah, we were just missing freaking Dorothy as usual.
Well, once they go back, I think all the captains will be there. They should be, right?
It depends on if you count. Well, William
Well,
is
he
he
was saying
technically
old
there?
and new captains. So I think he was trying
At
to be
least his
funny
body.
with Hammy. With Hammy, bro,
Oh
he was
wait.
trying to be funny.
No, but
Hammy
what's his
came in
name?
clutch, bro. Hammy saved Yami's life.
Not by
Mhm.
choice.
Like,
Yeah, not
this
by choice.
ruffian. This ruffian.
Definitely not by choice. Mention the first Wizard King almost helped save everyone from the demon's magic, which made get a buff, and Asta could follow him. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's very
Hmm.
true. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. I don't know if you was in the stream. We was talking about how they gave them buffs with the light magic and stuff like that. But yeah, bro, the buffs came in handy. So another what?
Oh yeah.
That's another like another feat for Lich being MVP. That's what you're trying to say,
Yeah.
bro?
You just want him to be
Okay,
the
now
MVP.
let's talk about how nobody died in this whole arc. Let's talk about how nobody at all died.
Hold on. All right, if you wanted to see somebody die, who would it have been? Who, in your opinion, who would you have been satisfied with his dying?
If I wanted to see, so I
I
didn't
thought
really.
Nozel was gonna die. I thought everybody was about to die at one moment or
You
the
thought
other. Like
you thought the future Wizard King was gonna die. You
I
crazy
mean,
as
thought
hell.
the way he got stabbed, it didn't look good. He
and
caught.
then Zora coming through and bringing a whole like medic like oh word. I was like oh god damn it like I thought he was dead, bro.
Yeah, like he literally caught 3 compass needles like diagonally through the chest. I thought he was spinning.
I don't know how he didn't get hit in the heart. Like I don't know how he didn't get hit in the heart.
Yeah, Julius died. We talked a little about that too. But this man just said he thought Nozir, the future Wizard King,
Did you see
was
how he
gonna
got
get
stuck?
capped.
Yeah, he caught 3 needles in a not good way.
And it was thanks to Zora that he didn't die. Like Zora came through clutch. I was like, yo, what the fuck is Zoro even doing? Like, why did he just go with
The
them to
compass
jump
magic
off?
elf
Well,
almost
he
killed a couple people.
She
So
killed a
true,
couple
right? She
people. She
actually
did
did.
kill a couple
yeah, she
people.
killed
She
a
Yeah,
bunch
killed
of
that's what he
like.
servants.
said. He said she killed a couple people,
Oh,
so
I thought
she
you
wasn't
said
no
she
joke.
almost killed a couple people. Oh, now she was
No, I
making
was
like.
saying that, and I'm saying the dude who typed in the chat, that's what he said.
Oh,
He said, and I'm saying on
oh,
top of the people she killed, she almost killed a couple more, and royals
oh,
on top of
yeah,
Oh
that.
yeah, facts. Yeah, that is definitely true.
Like
bro. I
killing
would
a
have just
royal
laid
is a feat.
down. I would just laid down and put some blood on me and just made my mana mad weak.
Oh hell no, she not all that. Like well, you gotta do some shit like that, nah, bro. You
I mean,
got
if
Now
you're a
imagine
regular
you like
person,
coming home
if
to
you
your
was in a
royal
Black
house
Clover,
and
if you
then
was
you
in a
open
Black
your
Clover
door
Kingdom,
and there's dead bodies everywhere. Like I'm gonna just turn
man,
around. I'm laying down. I'm like, nah, I'm not dying, bro. I know what my
nah,
family did.
we finna fight. We finna fight. Oh man, where y'all guys from, man? Hey, what man? What
and,
Derek in, man? Let me tell you, we gotta get Derek in here now.
Ain't
well,
no fight.
there's
She's just gonna mop you. Like,
exactly. There's no point. If I know it's if I have a 0% chance, there's no reason to
I'd rather
Fuck that.
live and then come
Fuck
like
that.
get stronger to come back and
live to
fight.
fight
Hey,
another day.
hey, we dying like warriors, man. We finna go at it, man. I'm finna try my best to whoop your ass. You just killed my people? Hell no, I'm not, man, laying
And
down.
you only a servant anyway, so it's like,
Oh, y'all talking about like the servant's perspective?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. If you just work
Oh,
there.
I'm out. I'm out.
Oh, I thought
I'm
you was really
out.
ready to like be employee of the month or something. Like I thought you was really about to fight.
Bro, I'm thinking y'all talking about like Noel and Nozier when they first came in. That's what I'm
Oh,
thinking
No,
of.
not them.
no.
Or
At
even
least
if you
I'm
just
like,
lived
what?
in the house, like what if you just lived in the, like, what if you were a silver cousin or something?
right. It's Silver cousin.
Langris? You say, yo, characters that needed to die in this arc. Langris. Wow.
No, I want him to get some redemption too, or I want to see like how exactly what was it that was inside of him? Was it the devil that was inside of him that was coming out?
Yeah. Listen, listen, bros. I might sound a little hypocritical right here, but even after everything Langers did, I still fuck with Langers. I still love me
Really?
some Langers.
I
But the
don't
reason
even.
why I say I might be hypocritical is because like Langers did as much shit as like you could say somebody like William did. So
He would kill his own people. He was willing to kill like the Clover Kingdom
The actual
people
citizens. He was
oh,
willing to
just to
kill
get
actual
rid
and,
citizens.
of, just
and
to
you
get
know what's
rid
so
of.
crazy? You know what's so crazy? That was before the whole elf came
No, but he
coming
was
out
still
of him
like
and shit.
dark. He was still kind of like,
That's
that
what I'm
was
saying.
part
I'm
of his
saying he was
personality.
doing that shit. He was acting up before the elf shit. So I'm just like, he was
Yeah,
tough the whole time. I like Langers too.
yeah.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, we some Langers man around here, bro. I fuck with Langers. Also,
I like
Sister
you.
Lily
Cool.
could
She's a
have
cool
died.
character.
Yeah, she could have died,
I
but there's
Wasn't
a
she
lot of theories
poisoned?
about her, so she needed to stay. Yeah, I've been seeing a Sister Little theories to how she's possibly the one who actually brought Austin, there, and how she might be very important to like the
How's she
future
gonna let me
arcs and
drink her
stuff.
bath water?
You're not drinking Sister Lily bath. Yo, you should buy. I know this one girl who's selling bath water, bro. I can get you a discount.
Nah, I
Oh
don't want
my
that bitch
gosh.
bath water.
As soon as I
What's
hit,
the
I want
discussion?
sister. What a discussion.
Yo, is that you? Oh, that's Black Blur, my boy Alex. Where you been at, Alex? Damn, you ain't been on the screen in a while.
Uh-oh.
oh,
Ah, shit.
My boy Alex, man. Hey, we talking about right now. We just talking about like the people that could have died or that should have died in the recent arc of Black Clover, and how it's like almost over and stuff. So right now we only got Langris.
I don't really think
We
he
only
should
got
have died.
Langris
I
on the
kind
list
of,
so far.
I know Finral probably should have. He might have should have died a little bit.
Like, almost
Yeah.
twice. Like,
He took a lot of
Yeah,
spatial
nah, he
magic
was good.
attacks. Like when he lost
He
his
was
freaking
good.
sides.
Yeah.
Where's
And that's what
Soul?
I'm saying. Like, I don't think she's somewhere.
You
She
know,
probably
brought her. He
helping
was
the
one. She
people
was.
outside.
Yeah, she was one of those people
Come on, which is,
that like
she popped up with
Yeah.
Mhm.
She was with like him and stuff. She was in that panel.
Damn
Yeah,
it,
she
bro. I
was
want to see
outside
Soul do
helping
something,
them out
man.
and shit. She did. She buried the Wizard King.
Well, she don't know.
Oh, that's what she did.
Well, she don't know
She,
what it is per se. Yami just told her to.
that's why. Oh no, yeah, Yami could use multiple black cocoons, and I assume if he's just wrapped, if the Wizard King is still wrapped in his cocoon, and he's
Yeah.
been using it in the Dark Palace, that'd be dope.
Sister Lily needed to stay. She could be so important. She could be a villain or someone who knows Asta's parents. Yeah? Well, why a villain though? Why you say a villain? I don't know about a villain. Like Sister Lily. Well, yes. I mean, those type of people do make like the best villains. She does seem really sweet and
And then
innocent.
next thing you know, it becomes Blue Exorcist, and the dude with the devil.
Yeah, some shit like that. I feel like
The
just
dude is a priest.
blinks the he just blinks the throwaway Golden Dawn elves defeated after everyone else was defeated.
After all the hard people were defeated.
So like,
Yeah,
actually,
after all the heavy hitters.
I actually have like a question for you guys. In terms of like Nozel, Fagolian, and Yami, where do you think like that actual hierarchy goes in terms of like just strongest?
Strongest.
I might give it to Yami. That goes against a lot of shit I believe in.
So you would give
I
it
think Yami's
so
probably
like
the
if you had to
strongest.
order those three,
And then
like order them.
Yami,
Don't make me do this, Quan. Don't make
Fuegoleon,
me do
and
that.
then lastly Nozel.
So you said Yami, Fagolian, and then who?
Nozel.
No, Yami, Fagolian,
Nozel.
Yami,
Nozel.
Flegoleon, and Nozel. What?
Yeah.
See, for me, like I think
Alright,
Nozel
now
is
I'm
really
doing it.
strong, but I think it's like for me, I think it
Yeah, me
goes
too.
Fagolian, Nozel, Yami.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
true.
I think Yami's a bit weaker.
Jesus Christ. What are we talking about? We talking about like physically stronger, or we talking
Oh,
about
you're
like
Well,
talking about
power
who will win
overall.
in a
I mean,
fight.
obviously Yami's beating them
Like,
both
who
in
will
like an
win?
arm wrestle, but like I mean, like it's actually fit. Like which
If
one?
they were to fight each other and go all out, who will win?
I'm going with Nozier, no different, but not no different, but he beating both of them.
But Fagolian has the whole salamander now, and they were already
Yeah.
rivals. They were already more or less equal then. So he got a whole power up, a whole spirit power up, on top of
So
already
I
being
feel like
equal.
his flames will be hot enough now to make Fuego or Nozel's Mercury like unstable.
Nope.
The
I
Nope.
feel like
Mercury
he'd
That
be
ain't
slush.
hot
possible.
enough.
It ain't
It
Yeah.
possible.
ain't possible.
Yes,
I,
it is. We already know that his Mercury could become unstable when
no,
it's
I'm talking
under
about
intense.
Flegoleon beating. My man King Flame said Flegoleon number 1, Yami's number 2, and Nozier's number 3. Everybody sleep on my man Nozier. 99 defense, bro. What are y'all saying?
I think he's stronger than a Yami. I think Yami's weaker than those two.
Okay, since everybody's doing it, I guess I got to do mine, right?
That's what I was
I mean,
waiting on.
it's pretty like obviously. I'm
Is
going
it?
with Yami number 1, Nozier number 2, Flegoleon number 3.
How?
Sorry,
Okay.
bro. Like you gotta cut. You
So
just ain't gonna come back, kill your vice captain who you're supposed to be stronger than anyway, and then come in fight
I don't
Kaiser
think
or
he
another
killed him.
person you're supposed to be stronger than anyway.
so my
Just like that
question for you.
salamander. No.
So my question for
Show me some
you
feet.
for putting for going.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Pretty sure all of the Magic Knight squads have monozone. All of the Magic Knight captains have monozone. That might not be the case. Like someone like Dorothy, what would her monozone be? Well, technically,
But we don't know what her
does.
magic is in general. Like if that's just her elf amped magic that she does, like that we've seen her demonstrate, or is that just her normal magic? We don't know that yet.
All right, so
Or if she could
go
only
ahead,
use
Quan.
it to a lesser scale, you know.
So like I know how you hate this so much. I know you hate this. But in the actual
Do not
stats.
bring up these old ass stats.
Okay, but look, see, them being old works in my favor on this one because off top the old stats Fagolian was already stronger than Nozel. So even if we assume that Nozel trained and got stronger, the fact that he got a
But
salamander
hold on.
boost on top of it.
But hold on,
Yeah,
you
he
talking
would've-
about like you talking about like overall who beating who though? We're not talking about like physical strength, I thought.
No, not strength. There's other things involved in those stats like magic amount, magic sense, cleverness. Like it's other
I'm not
stuff.
talking about like none of that. I'm talking about like fighting. Who's gonna like? That's what I'm thinking. We talking about.
So he's gonna overcome his weakness from someone who's more or less stronger than he is.
Bro,
On top
there's
of having
no
a bad
way
magic.
Flegoleon's beating with one arm.
He got a firearm.
Exactly. Like, I'm just confused because you're the same person that said Noelle would beat Flegoleon solely because she has his
She
weakness.
got his weakness.
But now Nozel can't.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, bro. Please. They can't hear y'all. My controller died, and
Oh.
I'm trying to get my stream to hear everything y'all saying.
Yeah. Well, I think
All right, y'all can
Yami
go.
is
Hold on, man. Hold on. I was finna argue with Quan a little bit. No, say that again,
are you
Quan.
done? Are you back?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm back. Everything good.
I was gonna say, so yeah, you were the one saying that Noelle had a chance against Fagolion because she had his weakness, but no, but Fagolion has his weakness, but he doesn't stand a chance. He wouldn't win.
No,
Okay.
and and this is the difference, right? We have two people at the same with the same type of experience. The reason why, and I didn't say Noelle would beat Flegolion. Like I
could
said,
could be.
10 out of 5, 10 out of what was it, 4 out of 10 times that she could possibly beat him. Right? That was my exact words in my video. And yeah, I still believe to this day that Noelle can well, fuck it, not possibly. She can do it. She can beat fucking Flegolion a couple times. But when it comes to Nozier and Flegolion, these are two people who's been rivals since they was kids, just like you keep bringing up. And yeah, you guys with this salamander. Oh, you, fuck. I'm so sick of these people thinking that salamander is just like Almighty God. Like
It's
Jesus
a
Christ.
whole
Yeah, he has
spirit
it. Like,
though.
And
well,
it's
get the
powerful.
fuck, bro. Like, what is a spirit? My man Nozier has been here. He's fought this man before, and even Nozier didn't really seem threatened by Flegolion in any way, shape, or form. What if Nozier any showed any threat towards Flegolion just because he has the superior magic when it comes to elemental?
I
Elemental.
mean, he
So
hasn't.
I
I'm
just
not.
feel like I honestly feel like if Nozier get caught up in the trap that Flegolion got caught in, if Nozier's in there, he comes out. Not with one arm. He comes out not in the coma. He comes out beat up, yes, but he comes out fine, like easy. No, no, I don't care that he got a fucking salamander. My man, if you want to say he got a salamander, something just huge and blows a lot of fucking elemental ability. That's pretty much all a salamander does.
That's a huge
Flegolion has a
boost.
big ass eagle full of mercury.
But
So it's
see,
just
That's
like
not the
he can pretty
same.
much do that
it's so
shit too.
not the
Flegolion.
same. That
That's
eagle
not
Unless
the
came
same.
from
Flegolion
his.
can use the spirit like you know that I will put Nozier above him. Thank you. Thank you, my bro. You feel me?
But see, like
If it was just the
What have we
salamander.
seen
we're
him
just
do with the
ignoring how much
salamander
extra
besides
mana having a
those
spirit gives you,
fireballs?
though. Like you're just
Yeah.
ignoring.
It gives you a boost. It gives you a boost. But I'm saying though, like my man, I feel like my man Nozier was way above him before that. So the boost it gave him probably puts him like 2 notches over Nozier.
Wait, you think? I don't really think. I don't really think one of them.
Flegolion has a huge lion, bro. That lion is literally nothing but made for traveling, bro.
And what is the eagle?
Yeah,
Oh no! The eagle can fly.
it's made for traveling.
It's made.
Nah, but I feel like the eagle can do attacks. I feel like the eagle can do attacks. Where do
So
you
can the
think the
lion. Didn't it
other two
blast fire out
spirits
his mouth?
currently are located? I
Hopefully in
feel like
another
there are other
kingdom or
kingdoms.
something.
Yeah, I don't think
Ah, shit.
if the Clover Kingdom has all the fucking spirits, that's just broken, you know. So Tabata has a good way of equaling things out.
It could.
Flegolion started to be as strong as Merliona, but like by her herself. What? Flegolion was started.
Stated,
Flegolion was
maybe.
started
Maybe
to
you
be
stated.
as strong. It says start. Oh my god, I'm on live, just fucking up like this. Stated to be
Stated as strong
as strong as
as
Merlion. No, he's not. Like he's not
Yes.
strong as Merliona. And bro,
That's like
I
another
got a
sore
video
spot for.
coming out.
I don't
Hey,
know.
hey, Quan, I finally finished that video.
Oh, your fire one, your fire magic one.
My Fire Mages video, I finally finished it. And bro, check that video out when it dropped. I have no idea when it dropped because I still have to edit it, but I recorded it already. And I'm just going through like manga panels trying to get everything I needed to edit it. But I got a video coming out that's going to absolutely prove everyone wrong about Flegolion being quote unquote as powerful as Merliona. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And in this video, I'm going strictly off feats. Fuck that stat book. Fuck that fuck lore. I'm going strictly
Why
off
don't you?
feats and what we have seen in the manga. Yeah, Merliona is obviously stronger. Yeah, I mean,
No,
yeah,
but
obviously, but some people like Quan or some people on Twitter who was just Quan's my boy, so I don't want to call him delusional, but sometimes Quan just don't be
well.
thinking, bro.
if they're like they're more or less equal.
Oh God,
Oh, what the same
give me something. No, never mind.
I've already told you how I feel. I feel like
hold on. We're not done with Nozier and Flagoleon. I still don't think you convinced me that Flagoleon can beat Nozier.
What is he would have to work significantly harder to do anything to him, just because like you have to like his Mercury
What
would
does
have to
that
be.
mean? You're saying that Nozier will have to work harder than Flagoleon to be. Wait, hold on. Say that again.
Like since he's fighting against his weakness, he would have to work significantly harder to win.
I
And
can
the
see that.
salamander will make it that much harder.
Yeah, and then the salamander on
that's
top of
true.
that.
Hold on. Yeah. I'm agreeing with you there. That's true, but at the same time, this is still like someone who's supposed to be the Wither King one day. Who's like ready for the Wither King. So it's like I still don't see it. Like, yeah, he might have to work harder, but then again, how would someone like Goleon get out of his prison?
His fire would melt it. He right out of there. He's fine.
Or yeah, make it unstable enough to not affect him.
The salamander would bust him out. Like it don't even really.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on, yeah, we still. I'm talking to the chat. I need to go look this up. Let me go see what is weakness to Mercury.
Fire.
Well, it's just based off it being he's water. So say like he was evaporating Noel's sea dragon thing. Say it doesn't evaporate Nozel's mercury. It's still gonna make it unstable and like weak. So it won't be as strong or as sharp.
Wait, hold on, chat. I hear what y'all saying. We finna see.
Oh shit.
What can?
Let me see. I definitely do think that Nozel and Fagolion, like when they trained, or if they trained together, I definitely think they would have been 100%. Oh yeah, Fagolion did lose his magic stone, but like I still think he beat Nozel even without that.
Honestly, those magic stones didn't really do nothing if we being.
Well,
Yeah, I don't
I
think
guess we
so.
don't really know
They didn't know
what.
how to use them.
Yeah, I guess we don't really know like what was amped and what wasn't amped. I guess
Or
like
how they worked exactly, or yeah, like if they were being used properly.
yeah. Now like if we see now and he's just like mad weaker, then we can say oh yeah that's like a big difference. But
Ah,
but yeah.
fuck! I wanted to heal him.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Now I want my chat to see this because I want to make sure. Y'all know I'm a little slow. Flagoleon got jumped and when his guard was lowering. The spirit is not even Charizard level.
So yeah, I think the spirit would be stronger now than when it was with Fauna, because it was like undeveloped. It was still
Definitely,
underdeveloped when it was with her.
Josuke, we can't hear you. You can't hear me. Oh, never mind.
He
Okay.
wasn't talking for a second. I was about to say.
Yeah. All right. So chat, look at this. Read this for me. If y'all can see that, hold on. I'm gonna make it bigger for y'all. And I want y'all to tell Quan what y'all read, cause I don't want it to come from me. I need like the people
Oh
to
my
tell
gosh.
Quan
How's it gonna...
what this say.
Here we go. Let me.
Right. This is Google. All right. Spirit not even Charizard level. That's funny. All right. So if I'm not mistaken, negative. When it comes to Fahrenheit, negative is cold as hell, right?
Yeah.
So like -1 degrees is like stupid cold.
Well, I mean, not really. -1. I mean, that's definitely cold. It's not stupid cold.
It's pretty
So
cool.
what about like -37.8 degrees Fahrenheit?
That's pretty
That's like
cold.
cold, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cold.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty sure people live in like that temperature.
mercury melts at, this is Google. What can melt mercury?
Oh yeah, mercury melts at like
melts-
room temp, bro. The mercury melt real low.
Mercury melts at -37.8 Fahrenheit, below the temperature. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm tripping on is, how is fire, right? How is fire going to melt mercury when the exact opposite thing melts it?
Well, no, it's saying that So all right, take this. Mercury melts at -37 degrees. So mercury. It doesn't take anything for it to melt. Mercury is gonna melt at room
Yeah.
temp. It's already
So
like
if it was colder, it needs to be colder for it not to melt. So the warmer it gets from that temperature, it'll melt
yeah,
easier
yeah,
and
the less
easier.
stable.
Hold on. Let me look that up.
Just like a piece of ice, it's not gonna melt in 30-degree, or lower. No,
Oh,
but
if you heat it up to 674 Fahrenheit degrees, it becomes a gas. Whoa, that's wild. So Nozir got gas powers now? Okay. What does Mercury? Okay,
well, it wouldn't
how
be.
can?
His sister does have mist magic. I mean, it wouldn't be.
No, that was just a joke. I don't think he'll be able to control his Mercury if it turns into a gas.
Let me
After it
see.
evaporated.
The guy in my chat said I would scenario. Let me see. He says Nozel would win. He said Fagolian will melt his Mercury easily because it has insane firepower. He says Mercury produces vapors. Oh,
Mercury is
this is
very
true because Mercury is
poisonous.
poisonous. This is what he's saying that like if Fagolian breathes
Oh
in the
yeah.
Mercury, it's poison. But I mean, I that would
Check
be
chapter 191. Meliona says she's on. Listen, bro. That's lore. Flame.
what?
Yes, Meliona did say out her own mouth that her and Flegolion was quote unquote the same level. But if we're going off straight feats, right? And technically,
Well, I
Meliona
think she
don't know
was
what the
talking
fuck
about
she
when they were
talking about.
kids. I think they were talking
Yeah,
about when she was
hold
kids.
on, hold on. Technically, Meliona don't know what the fuck she talking about, because at the same time,
Where the
she
fuck
hasn't
is
seen
this guy?
Flegolion in almost a year and a half. Think about it. She's
Yeah,
been
he was
gone
in a
from the kingdom.
coma.
She's been gone from the kingdom for almost 300 days, and then when she comes back, her brother's in a coma. So technically, she don't know what the fuck she talking about.
I mean, how much stronger
I
could he have
felt
gotten
like,
in like a half a year, like a year or so?
uh,
He's about to
I
kill me.
felt like we shouldn't have. Well, what I'm saying was she got even stronger than that. Is what I'm saying.
And she
And
probably
it's
I
assumed
crazy
felt
that
like we shouldn't have
you
gotten
guys
more
think.
action with Raya. Raya is a bitch, so like I really don't care
Oh
about
my
Raya
god.
when it comes to him. Like, oh my god, bro, listen, Raya, I was such a Raya fanboy. It was crazy, but after we found out that he knew everything about the elves, it was just no more Raya for me. I'm so sorry, but I love me some Raya magic. That magic is so amazing, bro. It's so amazing.
His magic
Uh,
is cheap.
Mercury
Yeah,
is
right.
mainly a liquid. Yes, thank you, Brandon, for that.
And and it's crazy that you guys think
Ryo
that.
worries me. He has strange feelings for Petrie, like for Lich.
For Lick,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
for
he's gay.
Lick.
I mean, I just think he's gay. Like we're just gonna put it out there.
But it's
Yo,
crazy
Quan,
that
how
you
long
guys,
have I been saying Liar's gay?
I don't
You,
know,
you really hate him. Like you just do not like.
not that bad.
I tried to
Oh, let
make.
me check Quan's. Let me go check Quan's chat because this is certain somebody that I want to come up in the chat.
Who are you waiting for?
You know who I'm waiting for, Quan.
Oh my gosh.
And it's crazy you guys think that Yami would lose to them when Fuegoleon before he had the Salamander. If he did get jumped by three of them and he got jumped, and Yami faced three of them and didn't get his arm taken off.
But then again, like Yami kind of seen them all
Yeah,
come
Yami comes
down.
out.
But
Yami
like
is coming out of that.
I don't know, but
Huh?
like, see, the situation is so different. Like, ambush versus seeing someone like come like actually drop down. Like it's like
With him
Yami.
back up.
Oh wait, hold on. Hey, everybody in the chat right now, we got like what 6, 7 y'all. Man, like the stream. Everybody need to like the stream. Raya is gay, like Peach, like Peach. Peach is not gay. Hold on,
He said-
Yeah. But
Peach,
but I
Peach never
think
put up no signs of being gay, bro. Chill out, chill.
Ryami is just fast enough to react. Like he was reacting, so he would have been, even if they tried to jump him, he would have been with his key too. Like he would have been able to read and whoop.
he
Yo,
was
hold on,
literally going
yo.
to die from just those three.
Yeah,
What's up with
after he had fought already though,
Well, no, y'all. And here's why I don't
and he
believe
wasn't
that,
about to
Quan.
die. He was like,
Yeah,
oh,
Quan, here's why I don't believe Yami was about to die in that situation, and Yami could have actually survived a little bit longer. Well,
He got his
not the
sword broke.
Petrie
What
attack.
was he
The
about
Petrie
to
attack
do?
would have killed him, definitely. Without
Same thing he
Goose
was
coming
doing.
in, the Petrie attacks killed him and Austin, definitely. But listen, why I don't believe that is because like in this chapter we obviously see that Yami had monozone. So I feel like Yami could have went farther than what he did at that when he was like just quote unquote surviving against the Midnight Sun and Lich. I feel like he was just trying to like see where their abilities was at because Fauna and Beto and all of them they was new, so he needed to grasp their move sets before he went
Yeah.
in to do whatever he needed to do.
And
Because
like a
like
lot of
he
people
had
like
his
to
mono,
say,
he
he
still
was
had monozone in his
protecting
back
his people
pocket.
too.
Like
He was still protecting his people. Like he wasn't, he was trying to make sure that they were good first and
So
not just go all out on
So you
them.
guys, so you guys are trying to tell me you guys have turned into those. Yami would have surpassed his limits mid-fight, and he becomes stronger
no,
than
I'm not
every
saying
Black
he
no,
Clover
would have,
no.
character.
I'm saying
But
he
see,
held
Claude,
his
that's
own
not
against
surpassing his
them.
limits if he already had it.
Holding his own. I mean, granted, he held his own, but he was still gonna die. Like like the same thing. Basically, if it doesn't matter if it was Yami, Nozel, or Fogolian, anybody who was wearing the magic stone that got sent there when Valto sent him there, I don't really think they would have came out of there without getting it took.
Uh, there's somebody in the Clover Kingdom named Merliona who would have whooped their ass. On God.
That's why I didn't mention her. I mentioned those three.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
I said those
okay.
three.
Nah, when you said that, I thought you were talking about like all Magic captains.
No,
Like,
just
yo,
only
he's
those three.
tweaking.
Those three. I don't think
Josuke,
anyone.
you are sleep on Veto. No, I'm not. Hold on. I'm not sleep on Veto. Veto would have clapped. Yo, no diff, like no cap. If Yami isn't stuck up in the whole water palace arc, if Yami's not stuck, he mid this Veto. Mid
He
this.
what?
He
Oh yeah,
mid
he
this
working
Veto.
that up.
But like without Dimension Slash, does he really mid diff Veto though? When you think about it, like,
He doesn't
I
kill
think
him,
so.
but Veto's defeated.
is he though? But
Yeah, he still got
like
the means to cut him up and kill him.
Well, see, Veto would probably do the whole explode himself up, so that's kind of
But
wild.
Yeah,
like
that's ultimately what Beto would come down
but
to.
no, he wouldn't even have to do that because he can heal himself. So Yami cutting him doesn't mean anything.
Who? Wait, hold on. Wait. Who's hitting himself? Bro, Veto is stronger. Stronger than who?
Yami's stronger than Beto.
Yeah, he's
Like, yeah.
physically stronger than Yami, but I mean, he's probably faster than Yami too. If I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, he's stronger, faster, and he can heal himself. I don't see how Yami's taking him without the Dimension Slash.
Yeah, no,
No,
I
we're
don't
not
see
saying
him
tanking
being
him. I'm just
faster
saying
than
like,
Yami.
Well, I mean,
I don't see him beating Yami in any way. Like, I just can't physically see it in my head. Like, anytime I can see somebody getting beat, I see it in my head. I do not see him beating Yami any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, no.
he would just overpower
I'm
him.
still waiting on the S
I don't
tier
think he
arc
would.
from Tabata. What are you saying, my guy?
Well, yeah, like if you're saying you're taking away his this, and you're taking away his Dimension Slash, and then you're gonna take away his key. If you take away
I didn't
Yami's,
take
yeah,
away his
yeah,
key.
then
What are you
yeah,
talking
but
about? Do you think? I just said, do you think Vettel? Do you think he could beat Vettel without Dimension Slash? I don't think he could.
I think he's still beating him.
I think he does too because I mean, like I say, he always the mono like to me, I don't feel like that monozone just popped up out of nowhere. I feel like that's something he always could do, and it was just in his back pocket. He never needed it because he never felt like he needed it.
I mean,
Because he's just that badass.
we'll definitely see at some point. Hopefully, he'll say something about it. Like he'll
Yeah,
bring
we'll
it
see
up.
like a prequel of him
It
using a
started base
monozone
Veto
attack.
is stronger. Base Veto is stronger? Yo, it stated base Veto is stronger than Yami? Where, bro? Send me the
Yeah.
chapter.
Well, I mean, you can like infer that since like Yami really couldn't beat Partry, and then the third eye is stronger than Partry. So like, I mean, you could infer
Yami
that.
was beating him though.
Yami couldn't beat Partry.
No, because he didn't really beat him. Like, they were like more or less kind of equal.
Okay, I can give you that. I can give you that.
Like
I
he
thought you were gonna
definitely.
say, like Petrie was gonna no dip. That's what I thought.
I don't know. You always think I'm saying somebody gets no dip when that is not the case.
Yeah, bro, because you don't be bringing like, like sometimes you be shocking me like, I can DM it to you. Yeah, DM it, bro. I got Twitter set up right here. Yeah, DM me that, bro, because like I mean if that's true, I mean I still don't think I'll give it to Veto. The devil died without them finding any weakness of the other world magic, of his world magic. That's true, bro. Dark magic is his weakness technically, but as far as like a weakness they can all exploit, yeah, not really.
Or anti-magic, but that's what Asta Devil got.
But Anti's magic literally like that's everybody's weakness, right?
Yeah, right. Everybody in that verse, yeah. Yo, why did he just use it like Tommy guns? But what I'm saying is, Yami with his key,
Which
his
keep his
his
ability
reflexes,
OP.
that
Yeah,
he
the
would be able
devil.
to counter
Wait,
better.
hold on. I kind of like what Quan be saying about the devil. Quan got something interesting about the devil word magic. He
Oh,
don't
shut
think
up.
it's as powerful as we think it is, and I
Yeah.
like this, but I need more proof of it. Yo, Quan, tell my chat what you be saying about the devil and how he only really used a couple spells and
like when I was saying, like, well, he really didn't like affect a lot of people with it. Like the only things he did with people
yeah.
was just send them away or send them back. Like oh, either get back or come towards me. He didn't really like do nothing with it.
He had the sword, the storm of blades or whatever.
I mean,
The
which is
vacuum wall.
yeah, and the little iron spears and stuff, the earth shield, all that other stuff. But it's like he's not like
But it's still things that but can be overpowered by your physical force still, like,
yeah,
or you could be outspeeded if you have enough speed,
yeah. You can definitely
Go
overpower and
check
outspeed his
Instagram right
stuff.
now. Oh, you sending it
And
on Instagram, bro? I gotta, damn, bro. I
and
gotta
along
really
with
go.
that too, freaking Yami was keeping up with the devil too, like he was fighting the devil,
Veto
avoiding his
is
magic,
strong.
saving Carla.
Veto is the strongest apostle. Yeah, yeah. I heard that was. I heard Tabata said so. That was like confirmed
Hold
in
on, I'll be right back.
All right.
something. Yo, Quan, Yo, Quan, I'm reading your chat because I thought it was my. Yo, that's your chat. When somebody said that in your chat, I'm not reading
Yeah.
that. You're not in mine, bro. Can't read it. Yo, hey, everybody who in Quan stream, like the stream. I see it's only like one like there and two now because I liked it. But everybody go like Quan Incredible stream, bro. um, damn it, what was I saying? Oh, let me go check
You're talking
Instagram.
about oh yeah, about Veto being the strongest apostle.
Yeah, oh, that was in yeah, finish reading that for me, Quan.
I
You
got
said
you.
some more stuff.
Veto is the strongest apostle. He was equal with Mero Leona when he was in his 15-year-old body. If he was in his 28 years old body, he would have destroyed Mero. I don't know. I don't know if he would have destroyed his 20 cuz he does have that weird power where he gets stronger after he died. It was that like climax ability or something. So maybe. But yeah, I do agree. There is a big difference between 15-year-old Vettel and 28-year-old Vettel. Like I guess if he'd have
That's
had more
true.
time to get used to that
Yo,
body, maybe.
like now that he say that, that's like some real true shit that was in a 15-year-old body. But at the same time, it's like it's still Leona, and for what we seen, it kind of seemed like she mid diffed him, like that
It does
15 year
seem
old
like
body.
she mid dipped him. It also seemed like she didn't fight him smart. She just kind of just like fought him, however, like like it seemed like she just kind of gave into a full fist fight instead of trying to like fight smart. But then yeah,
Yo,
that's kind of just how she fights. Not really talking it out.
my man King Flames is absolutely correct, bro.
What?
Like I guess one of the Black Bulls when they first saw Veto, they screamed. They was like, "This guy magic is greater than Captain Yami's."
Well,
A
yeah.
lot of people
Else,
have more magic than Yami. That doesn't mean anything.
No, I'm not saying that confirms that he beats Yami. I'm not saying that, but I didn't even think his magic was stronger than Yami. So, well,
yeah, he has more magic and is just as fast and strong. I don't see how, like, I don't see like
Well,
well,
Yami
well,
has
well.
his
For answer this,
key.
how does Yami lose?
Veto breaks his
What
sword.
magic does Veto has?
He literally
What? Huh?
breaks, huh?
What magic does Veto has that can actually kill Yami?
Aside from actually,
Yami
he
has
has
his
that whole like blast that he shot at
blast.
Noel.
Yeah, potentially anything that hits Yami would kill him.
Yeah, like I'm saying
That's what
I don't
anything.
think a
Yami would.
physical, I don't think a physical attack will do Yami in, bro.
He might be strong enough, but I don't know. They don't really have durability. Like we haven't
I
seen
want
a lot
a
of
villain with
durability
no
from Black
magic to
Clover first.
push
No,
Asta.
yeah, I don't think
Yo,
Black
that'd
Clover
be
is a
dope.
durable verse, to be honest with you.
That'd
Yeah.
be dope. My man's Brandon in the chat say I want a villain with no magic that can push Asta physically and mentally.
Excuse
That'd
me.
be dope.
That'd be
That'd be dope.
cool.
But then again, it's like that'll go against everything what Black Clover like has, cause like apparently Asta's the only person to ever be born without magic. Now we go to another kingdom, then I guess like it can possibly be something,
Or
but
it could
not in
just
the
be
Clover
somebody
tree.
with like low mana, so low that they just never, went and tried to do anything with it.
What was the whole thing with Ladros? What was his whole thing again?
He
He
didn't
didn't.
have an affinity.
Yeah, he didn't have like an attribute, so he just had magic. Like he didn't have anything to go with
Yeah,
it.
He just had crazy magic with no like elementals.
Yeah.
yeah, he had a lot of magic, but not, pretty much nothing like no type, So he
Oh, by
couldn't.
the way, I hate Ladros' dub voice. Ugh, Jesus Christ.
I don't like a lot of the dub voices
Oh
personally.
no, Nozir dub voice is like perfect, perfect.
Yeah, but you got to think they got to get at least one or two,
In fact, the
right?
entire Silver family dub voice is perfect. The entire Silver family is perfect in themselves. Let's just be honest. Matter of fact, Kwon has a great video on his channel called the Silver, like talking about the Silver families. Go check it out, please, and like that video. Tell him that that's the best video on his channel.
Uh, I need to do like one for the Vermilions. I've been meaning to do one for like forever.
Why am I? See, now I feel like I'm stupid because I love the Vermilions too, but what I just said kind of sounded like I didn't.
Which one's your favorite?
I like the Silvers a little bit more, but Merliona is like I'm in love with that lady so much that she is literally carrying them to the finish line in my book.
So you don't really
If
do you
that
like
makes sense.
do you care for like Leo or Fogolion?
Yeah, I like Leia. Remember I told him he's one of the people I really want to see more development in, because right now Tabata's literally developing everyone except him. Like he's just getting looked over every time. And as far as Flegolion, I like Flegolion. I honestly like his character, his type of character. But I just hate that people think he's just like so powerful, man.
You just got him being extra weak for some reason.
Listen, like you guys probably don't even know this, but I actually have a Flegolion poster. Like it's
Do you really?
crazy. Yeah.
Value on poster.
Damn, no love for the Vermilions. I like the Vermilions, Black Blur. I fuck with them, but the Silvers though, bro. Like, what can you
Yeah,
say
I
bad
do
about
that
the
personally.
Silvers besides they're fucking stuck up?
Well, as characters, I just like them. They're more like in-depth characters. I feel like than the the Vermilions.
Is Merliona no different than the entire Silver family? No.
Besides their mom, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, besides her mom,
Fuck no.
probably.
She's not no different, Noel. Come on, stop it.
Yes, she is. That's gonna be a one-hitter quitter. She's way too fast for her.
I mean, me being as a Noel fan, you're not finna just really sit here and think I'm gonna admit that, right?
I was saying like this. Noel would not be able to keep up with
Yo,
that.
come on, you should know me by now. Come on.
You gonna fight it out no matter what. Yeah, this is true. You
When it comes
definitely.
to Noel and Merliona, yeah, we especially Merliona. And Nezuko, but she's not fighting Black Clover, but I will literally kill for Nezuko, like no cap.
You will kill people.
Shawty know I kill people.
He
Real
said-
people from the trenches where it's real lethal. To real Regals, big body with your pale boy, elbow. Ooh. Hey, y'all like the scream. I don't know if y'all like the scream or not. Oh yeah, there go Derek. Derek want to talk a little bit about Black Clover. Y'all mind if I invite Derek to the screen, man?
I don't care.
Alright, man. Do not bring William up. Please don't bring him up.
I haven't said anything about William all day.
I'm talking to the chat.
Oh. I don't know what you got against William, dude.
Ugh. You know what I got against William. You just refuse to accept it.
As I bring him up.
Hey, and listen, and that's what's crazy, Quan. I 100% accept that you understand William. I accept it, but why can't you accept me not messing with this man?
I've said numerous times that I get it. We've both said this numerous times that we get it. We just keep trying to change the other one's mind because we feel like we might be able to.
Yeah, I still feel like I'm gonna get you over here one day. Like,
Exactly.
oh, listen, hold on. I might not get you when it comes to William, but you're definitely gonna be on my side when it comes to Riot. You're definitely gonna come over here when it comes to Riot.
Mate, it's like
Hey,
I don't really think he liked humans all like that to begin with. So like, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're not really invested in the race per se, then I kind of get it. You know, you don't really care what happened to them.
Nah, I understand, right? Fuck that. Because
it's
without
no
him, then
excuse
we
for
don't get
committing
none of it.
genocide against another race.
But where's that sentiment about all the royals? Like they did that.
Yeah.
The Royals was manipulated, and by the way, yeah, they was fucked up. I don't think I had any sympathy for them.
They weren't even manipulated. They were like they had their own emotions played on. Like they didn't like the elves, and then the devil was like, "Yeah, you should go kill them. They're raping
Yeah,
your daughter or something." Like like
yep.
they were like, "Oh, what?
You know what?
They
You're
raping
right,
my
Jack.
daughter." They didn't even try to like figure anything out. They were just like, "Oh, what? We're gonna murder them all."
They really
Hey, you
didn't
right,
give
Like
Jack,
much
about
of a
that.
reason.
Hey,
I
Black
feel
Blur, you
like
still in here?
I feel like that was like in the back of their minds that they wanted to kill the elves or whatever. Like they were planning this shit, but
I
they
don't
just
think
needed the perfect excuse.
I don't think that they were capable to either. Like I don't think they actually had the means to, just because they like.
Hey,
Yeah.
Black Blur, you still in the chat, bro? I got something to ask you. Now that you're in
And then
here.
once the devil like told them about the tool and everything, they were like, "Oh, you know what?"
We have means.
Hey, Black Blur. Now you're probably the only person I know for a fact that like read all of Hunter x Hunter. From where they at right now. Uh, Hunter x Hunter. Cause I was arguing with I think who it was. Corey. I was arguing with my friend Corey about which had the better arc. Was it this Black Clover recent arc or was it Hunter x Hunter? You know the arc when Gong and Killua went into that video game or whatever.
Greed
Oh,
Island,
Greed
Green
Island.
Island, Greed or Green Island.
Yeah,
Greed.
he was dead ass arguing with me like for. He was arguing about fucking 20 minutes, bro, about Greed Island being better than Black Clover recent arc. I'm just
No.
like, bro, Greed
Oh, no.
Island was just like like not a filler arc, but it wasn't even important to the overall story.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean it was okay.
And
It was
and the
real
he
villain in
learned
satisfying.
his
Greed,
signature attack in that island, in that arc though.
yeah, but the villain in Greed Island arc is so fucking
It was
trash,
just
bro.
like a
That dude
long
with the
ass
glasses.
training arc.
Yeah, it was. It was like
Yeah,
a long
bro. So
training arc.
I know Black Bird. He's probably the
I
only one I know
personally
that read
think that
both.
Hunter x Hunter is way overrated. Like people be slobbing on that shit. I'm like, yo, that shit is honestly not that bad. Like, it's okay. Like
Hey
it's an
Quan,
okay. Like
Quan,
at
you're
Mm.
my
best.
witness when I say this. Yo, Quan, didn't I say the same thing? I stopped in the middle of the anime. I was like, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, yeah, you definitely stopped.
I'm
You,
pretty sure I finished it all, and I'm like that was okay, but like it wasn't nothing
No, bro,
spectacular.
that shit is so overrated in my book.
I thought it
People
was
be like
hype.
crazy. Oh my god, it's the best
Seki needs
shit.
to come back. Yo, I think Seki's here to stay. I think she's here to stay. I just want to like become like a man. I mean, yeah, I mean she might as well become a Black Bull. She's been with them the entire time. But I think she's here to stay. Now Lumiere, Lich, that's another story.
Or what if Marx becomes the Wizard King and she becomes like the Marx to him?
That's weird.
Marks for Wizard King. I'm with it. I'm with it.
He's not. He
That
can't
was
even
cool.
fight
Green
though.
Island is over this.
What do you mean he was getting it when he turned into an elf?
Oh, he said Black Clover. This arc is way better than Green Island. Oh, thank you. And I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell Corey you said
for
that.
sure.
Seki is the best character in the anime. Seki, I mean not Seki,
Cap.
Seki.
Oh,
Stu,
I was
you
about
gotta
to
stop
say-
this shit. You gotta stop
Seki.
this. Seki.
Oh,
Aha!
Sakura. Oh no, he's not. He's horrible.
Oh, the bronze magic
I hate
guy.
him.
Dude.
Yeah.
Nah, the
ass
dude
to
that
clap
robbed
this cheek.
the dude that robbed the fucking thing, bro.
Yeah,
Baha.
the bronze magic guy.
Is it
Not the
called
steel
Bronze
man.
Magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, his is bronze magic.
Dude, not only is his magic trash, but the name of it is trash. Jesus Christ. Yo, I can't wait to Tabata just put a nasty ass overpowered character in Black Clover. Well, I mean we already got that with the devil, but somebody needs gravity magic, bro. Somebody needs that shit, and this to be overpowered.
That black guy gonna have it.
He's gonna do it just because that would like one of the characters in Hungry Joker had gravity powers, so he's definitely gonna do it. Like as much
And
stuff.
he's been giving them a lot of similar powers.
Yeah, and like a lot of characters are basically were in Hungry Joker, like.
Are the same, yeah.
So I would not.
Oh, he said I'm joking. Oh, I'm gonna say you gotta stop this, bro. You got to stop this.
Nah, ain't no joking. I'm never gonna trust a word you say again. Who is that? Let me see.
That's Flame, bro. That's King. Hey, yo, is you subscribed to King Flames?
I don't
I
know.
I didn't even know he had a
Hey,
channel.
King Flames make great Black Clover videos. Y'all are slacking.
I'll have to check his channel. I didn't even know.
Yeah, check his channel, bro. He do Black Clover chapter reviews.
Should
He
have
do
told me
Black Clover
last time.
discussions and
Right.
anime discussions. Yeah, remember I gave him a shout out last time. I'm gonna keep giving my man Flames a shout out. Flames, my homie. Yeah, we need to get him in the screen one day too. He's from London, bro, so he got the accent.
Okay.
Yeah, we need
You
some. We
got
need
the
some
accent.
diversity. Hey, we need some
Right.
diversity like Disney.
You, you,
Yo,
you,
do y'all want to talk about this Black Little Mermaid or nah?
what?
What about it?
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Jesus,
Hmm.
I just think Ariel was too fine. Like I used to like have a huge crush on that lady.
Oh, you talking about the
Mm.
actual one or the actor or actress, I should say?
The mermaid, the cartoon.
Oh, I didn't
And
actually like.
I kind of wanted to see another redhead. Like I'm obsessed with redheads.
I'm pretty sure they're going to
I
make
like
that chick's
redheads.
hair red-ish or like
Hmm.
reddish.
Orange.
Yeah,
But I like natural redheads, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
I was
She
never
was
a
like
fan
all
of the
horrible.
of the Little Mermaid in general, though. Like I didn't really care for that movie when I
Me
was a
Can we
kid.
neither.
talk about Disneyland fight? Oh, you saw that shit? Yeah, y'all saw that fight in Disney?
Yeah, where the
No,
dudes
I
and
don't even know what you
bitches
guys are
was
talking about.
fighting. I know what it's
It's
right,
it's,
bro.
it's not that important, Quan, but it's really stupid. Like they was just some girl spit in
Gosh,
somebody's face.
hey, damn, you
Yo,
had
there
came
that
around
nigga
here?
Derek go. He finally joined.
Started fighting kids and shit. They beating
What?
kids
Yeah.
up. It was what?
Hey, you had came around here, damn?
Yeah, you heard me out there blowing the horn, nigga. Why you ain't come outside?
Man, as soon as I got off the phone, as soon as you got off, once and I went to sleep. I woke up like 30 minutes ago, bro. I'm like, man, what the fuck? That shit,
Man, I'm
they
out there
ain't meant for
blowing
us
the
to see it,
horn
bro.
hard. Hell, I'm thinking your neighbors came outside thinking I was at them.
Damn, I'm surprised my grandma ain't wake me up.
Who ain't in knocking on it? Who ain't in blowing that horn out the door like that?
I don't know, but that shit there. I guess
Don't
for
be
when
at me, but
I
the villains
just
in
woke up.
the Black Clover villains aren't that threatening to me. What?
Did like the sound go out for you guys too? Cause I don't know where my sound just went. Hang on. See something. Where's the sound at, yo? Yeah, that is crazy. Are they even still here? How come I can't hear them? That was weird. Okay. I'm back. I guess that was strange. Yeah, I couldn't hear you guys for nothing. Yeah, I can hear you guys now. Mm, outside of yes, I was gonna say Veto was I he was pretty threatening in my opinion. Yeah, yeah. Wait a second. Why can they not hear you guys? Oh, All right, I think I fixed it. Actually, I don't know what's going on with the sound on my stream. I'm just gonna end it. So everybody go over to Josuke's stream. The link is in my description. Thanks for tuning in for now. I'm gonna try to get back into his. I don't know if you can still hear me, but send me an invite if you can, and I will catch you guys later.